Hi, this is Tracy Becker, and I'm your transformational coach. And what that means is that I help people like you, like your neighbors, like your friends, like your family, shed all that unwanted mental and emotional and spiritual habits and patterns and begin transforming into everything that you truly want to be and truly are. Just getting to know that lightness and that divinity and that greatness, your own uniqueness, and celebrating that. So today, I'm so glad you're here with me. I'm here to talk about a topic that's very important to the component of transformation, and that is your source energy and how to get and stay connected to it. So I use the term source energy or source as a synonym for God, as a synonym for creator, as a synonym for many higher self, for many other terms that we just get thrown around today. But the whole point here is that you are that wonderful energy. You are that connection to source, to your creator, to God. And even if you don't feel like you are, and even if you're not in full realization of it, and even if you don't believe it, it is still true. So part of what I teach is really helping people access that and just really get to that. So you don't have to seek outside of yourself for answers to questions, for peace and tranquility and acceptance. It's all right inside of you. There's nothing else. And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. I've written a little ebook called Source Energy, and I'm expanding on it, but you can get it at my website at tracybecker.com. But for today, I want to talk about how people, they come to me and they're just so perplexed and disappointed. They haven't achieved what they wanted to achieve, and they're really sad and frustrated and angry. And they don't feel that connection with their source energy. They believe it, but they don't really feel it. And so I wanted to talk to you about some ways to do that. I understand this deeply. There was a time when I was in my 20s, I just didn't even believe that there was a God or a source or anything good. And so I've dealt with that. And so I get you. I get how it is. And I've also walked myself through where I do feel that connection constantly. And it's such a wonderful place, your soft place, your go-to place anytime something comes up for you and anytime something is really working great for you. So all the time. But I am a meditation teacher. And so meditation is my number one. That's your go-to place. That's what you got to do multiple times a day to start connecting in with that source energy and bringing that energy down into your body and into your experience. Also, devotional singing and song. There's a yummy way, and it's really fun when you're doing it with groups of people. Nature, just silently watching a sunset or a sunrise or springtime right now, the birds and the squirrels and everything is so lively and active outside. It's a wonderful way to just allow that bigger than you grace and energy to be present in your life. Also, looking at the light in a young child's eyes, just that glimmer when they haven't given up hope yet. They haven't had too many obstacles in their life and they're still shining really brightly, and just recognizing that. I know what that is. Prayers, and I mean that drop to your knees, surrender right there, complete surrender in your prayerfulness. And then your breath. You always have your breath with you, and just really just expanding and breathing right in the moment, using that breath to really expand into and allow space for that energy. So those are just a few of the things that I wanted to remind you of today. The main message is that keep it simple. I think about, if you're driving down a quiet road, you lose your attention and focus for a minute. You might stray and drift over into the other lane, and then you realize you have, and you just recorrect and you realign right there. And this is just as simple as it is. You just find yourself, if you strayed, you lose your focus. Just realign, get back in that alignment with your source energy, and then move on with your day. And it just doesn't take very long at all. But mainly to do it without judgment, without criticism, just a kindness and a simplicity that That's all there is. It's just a realignment. So I know that your light shines bright, and don't think that you can fool me for a minute. So I'm sending you all kinds of love and light, and thanks for sharing with me today. Blessings.